Hey there, Pisces. It's me here, Krystal Clear. Happy to deliver Spirit's message for you for June 2024. I'm going to get started pulling two cards for the overall energy of the month. One for the energy as we enter the month and one as we leave the month, so we can get a good scope as to what's going on with Pisces this month. So coming into the month, we have got find the blessings in your current situation. And as we leave the month, we have see the other person's point of view. Perfect. Looks like this month, there's a lot of healing that happens with, it feels as if it's intimate relationships. Just simply because of who showed up with Krishna, I feel like this has to do with either a romantic partnership or just very close, intimate partnerships, your sacred tribe. So finding the blessing in your current situation definitely indicates that over this last month or so, you may have been dealt a doozy, if you will, or you've been handed something that might feel a little bit out of control, out of order, kind of shook things up a bit, wasn't really expecting it. But as you come into this month, so basically meaning how things ended in May, the work that was done in May allows for you to see that that shakeup was purposeful. And it did allow for there to be this shift in perspective, this seeing the other person's point of view. That you've gone through a lot over these last maybe 2 months. I do feel that this situation is something that, has been, sort of brewing, if you will. It's been something that you've had to handle, had to try to figure out. And as you start the month of June, it's like, okay, I can see why that happened. I can understand that there's purpose behind that pain, behind the confusion, behind the frustration, that there's a blessing in that situation that had happened, even if it wasn't for certain as to why, as you were going through it. And as we get to the end of the month, with see the other person's point of view, and I keep wanting to say perspective, so it's definitely all about just being compassionate, that we all see things from a different point of view. It is probably one of the hardest concepts, I feel like, for any human to grasp, is because we are so empathetic, especially being Pisces. You're very empathetic to other people's feelings. Sometimes it can get entangled with your own and make things really unclear as to who feels what. But also, we all sometimes have a hard time accepting that our perspective can't be seen or understood. And maybe we feel as if somewhere we're not communicating well enough, or we're not doing enough. And we might even try to overforce the communication so that our side of view, that our perspective can be seen. And then we end up losing sight that other people just have their own perspective. And that doesn't mean that you have to change anyone's mind. It doesn't mean that you have to change their perspective. But it does mean that as you are open to them having their own perspective, as you understand that they have their own perspective, you're compassionate within your communication without taking on their truth or making your truth theirs, there's something that really grows in that space. There's something that, it makes me think of the Beauty and the Beast song. I do apologize, but it's like there's something there that wasn't there before. There's a perspective there that is seen that wasn't seen previously. And so this looks like a really beautiful month to continue the healing journey I feel that you have been on over these last couple of months, Pisces. So let's take a look. I'm going to pull 4 tarot cards, one for each week as you navigate the month of June. So to start, we have 8 of Wands. Yeah, this find the blessing in your current situation, I feel like it was fast. That's the good news. I don't sense that it lingered too long. That's probably what was very shocking about it, is that it came in and it went out, and it was fast moving, but it did open up a lot of doors. Like I do feel it opened up a lot of opportunity for you to connect with the people in your life that are really important to you, that really matter. And it just opened up doors of opportunity for connection, for, perspective shift, for understanding, for communication, for trust, for confidence. It was very fast moving, but it was, because it was so fast moving, it was almost shocking in a way. But good job finding the current blessing. And so we got, yeah, there's that new path forward. Beautiful. Thanks be to Spirit for that confirmation that not only was it fast moving, it did open up opportunities, but also I feel as if by this second week of June, there's forward movement into this new perspective that is shared. I feel as if it's not just you at this point now. It's not just you seeing someone else's point of view. I feel like your point of view is also being seen for the first time, heard for the first time. With all of these wands, I do feel within these first 2 weeks that it is going to continue to be quick moving. So we'll see if this whole month of June just kind of flies by or if it kind of slows down the pace as we get towards the end of the month, which I feel as if it will. But nonetheless, it does open up opportunities. Even though it is fast moving and it kind of toppled you maybe upside down, it did open up a path that I feel as if it's a good path. It's an exciting path forward. It's something different. It's a change in how things have been going. And as you see the blessing in the current situation, it's a positive change. So we've got the Four of Pentacles, and maybe it feels so good. You're like, I don't want this to end. This shakeup is exactly maybe what you needed, and you might feel that either it's too good to be true by the third week because it has maybe moved so quickly, and it has moved in this maybe exciting and new way forward, this new trajectory forward. This new path forward could have come in so unexpectedly that you might be questioning or wondering if it is too good to be true with the Four of Pentacles, or that like you don't want this blessing that was, that came in, that you found. You don't want it to just like the aftermath, the blessing of it. You don't want it to go away. You kind of want it to stick around and to develop and to grow. Let's see what we've got. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful card for the end of the month as we leave the month, seeing the other person's point of view, the Judgment card. I am left hanging on the edge of my seat, if I'm honest, Pisces, to see what July will bring you. But there is ease. There is ease at the end of the month. The Judgment card is all about perspective. It's all about your thoughts, your point of view. And the card here, that Four of Pentacles, it does indicate that you might be worried that this blessing, this progress, this new path forward is maybe short-lived, may not continue to grow, or may not continue, that it's only a temporary or transitional. With the Judgment card, Spirit is really encouraging you to shift your judgments of it and to do your best to see, just see it for what it is, to see it through. I don't sense that whatever this is that kind of happened in May, that is showing hope in June, I feel like will become much more clear in July, and that you're really going through a big transition with your intimate relationships. And with that Judgment card, Spirit is like, death to the old thoughts, death to the old you, death to the old relationships. And it doesn't mean that it's, it just means that it doesn't mean that you have to close off certain parts of you. It's just that you have to kind of integrate it. With the Phoenix, it's like you rise again in a fuller, more you. Your feelings are heard. It's like you are more holistic, meaning you just are honoring all different parts of you. That not only was this blessing in your relationships with other people, but really within yourself as well. And it's like there's this peace, there's this calm, there's this confidence, and there's this hope and this certainty. These are all the words that Spirit is just saying, all comes in. And all of that can be there and still have things unknown, still have areas that are in limbo, or still be unsure. And that's okay. That's the beauty of life. And that's the blessing in the situation. And I really feel like you're coming into a beautiful season, Pisces. I'm excited to see maybe what July has for you, but not to let June go by without its accolades. It's definitely bringing a peaceful perspective for you and your loved ones. So let's see Spirit's advice as you navigate the month. First and foremost, we've got the Focus card. So where are you focused? where we focused directs where we're headed. And so Spirit is encouraging you to, especially with like finding the blessing, try not to see the struggle. Seeing the other person's point of view doesn't mean you have to lose your point of view, but that where you focus really matters. It can allow for the growth of you and the close relationships around you. Spirit's advice. Ooh, we've got reveal the lies. So some truth coming out as we see each other's point of view, as we give space for communication. Of course, I don't see much swords here, so I would assume maybe that's something we need to work on, or that the lies that we tell ourselves, like, well, I can feel this way and they can feel this way, and our future can still be uncertain, but that doesn't mean we don't have one. Or I can feel this way and that way, and that is okay. And I feel like the lies are more of a perspective. I don't necessarily see, because I don't see the swords, I don't feel like this is someone lying to you or anything like that. It's more about the lies that you tell yourself, or the things that you believe that might not have been fully accurate of the situation, because we were looking, our focus might have been a little out of focus. So let's see what else we've got. Finally, we've got dance. Don't forget to have a little bit of fun as you navigate this month, especially with all of the energetic, wands are heavy on the energy, so all of the energetic shifts, all of the perspective shifts. There's a lot happening on an energetic level, and it's important to keep the body moving so that you can just keep the energy moving, and be sure to drink your water. So Pisces, I hope this helps you navigate the month of June, and I'm wishing you all the best blessings and love always. Take care.